Hey guys! Hey! How you doing? How's life? How's everything treating you? I hope it's doing exponentially, especially I can never say that word. Why am I even trying? Okay, my bad. But for real, y'all, how y'all doing? I hope life is treating you good. Life is treating me good, you know, taking it day by day. As y'all can see, I still got on my uniform. That's when I just got off work. So tired or no, I'm here to do this review on Married at First Sight, episode 10. This episode is called Communication. Do you get the gist? They're pretty much going to be showing you how bad the couples actually really shocked to see how uncomfortable each couple got when it came to switching up their cell phones. What you hiding? What you hiding? What you hiding? Like, I know cell phones are very personal. You know, they're attached to your damn hip all the damn time. You can't seem to not check it, click on it, you know, see something going on your phone. But is it that personal that I don't understand how you can get married to a complete stranger, but you can't give up your phone to that same stranger for an hour? You could get married to a stranger. You don't even know their name. You ain't know nothing about them. You just say, hey, experts, I want to get married. Me, right here. I want to get married right here. I don't care who it is. I trust you. I don't even know who you are, but I trust you. Pick my life partner for me. But I can't give this same life partner my phone for an hour. That's them type of games we playing out here. Okay. Woo! Take it, Jesus. Take it. Take the wheel, Jesus. Take it. By now, you guys pretty much got a gist of how I feel about each couple. So what I should say at this point should not be a shock. It should not come as a surprise. You guys pretty much know I think Molly and Jonathan is a freaking waste of time. And if you guys don't see it as a waste of time, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. What you doing? Jonathan know this is a waste of time. Molly know it's a waste of time. But yet, here we are. Episode 10, and they still at it. They ain't consummated nothing. They still talking about the same crap. Jonathan is still frustrated because his thing ain't getting stroked. Okay? Molly is not going to stroke his thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's painful to watch, okay? And then, on the left side, we got Jacqueline and Ryan. Now, Ryan wants to do his own thing. Let's be real. This boy likes the idea of marriage, but he's not really prepared for the reality of marriage. Poor Jacqueline. She lost her best friend. She lost her soulmate. You know what I'm saying? She lost her soulmate. And then she just decided to like jump on this wild goose chase and get married to a stranger. And I just feel like she's getting gypped. She's getting gypped. Yes, Ryan tries, but does he really? Okay. Moving on. Now, we got Jephthah and Shawnice. Jephthah and Shawnice has made it through some hurdles I didn't think they were going to make it through. If you have seen my previous episode, I was not feeling this couple. And it was breaking my heart that I was not feeling this couple. And you guys already know I wasn't feeling this couple mainly because of Jephthah. Jephthah, I want you guys to understand my thoughts when it comes to Jephthah. I think Jephthah is he's an okay dude. I really don't have nothing against Jephthah. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of comments saying, you don't know him, you know, why you judging him? I get it. I don't know him. And I'm judging him because he's on freaking national television. And if he didn't want to get judged, why the hell he owned the show? I think he already knows just with his personality alone, he's going to have people that don't like him and he's going to have people that like him. I am neither or. I don't hate him or love him. He's in the middle for me. Would I ever date somebody like him? No. 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 But hey, would he ever date somebody like me? No. We wouldn't make it past date 2. Okay? Okay. No. Anyways, I'm going to do my brief synopsis on everybody. Let's get into it, shall we? Molly and Jonathan. Now, Molly and Jonathan, let's go through the pros and cons with this whack-ass couple, okay? Now, the pros, I see them actually bonding in this episode. I see them laughing, you know, I see them talking. You know, I actually see them looking through each other's phone and it wasn't a big deal. Yay them. But I just want to go to sleep when I see this couple. I just want to like, it's a big snooze fest. Like, I don't know if John is hanging in there because he really feel like one day, one day, Molly's gonna just roll over and just climb on top of him and just, if you want it, let's do it. Riding my pony, my saddle. I think he's waiting for that moment. He's waiting for that, you know, genuine, ow. I feel like he feels like, you know, if he just hangs in there, if he just stays another week and show her how great of a person he is, he's gonna get that cookie and he's gonna get that nookie. He's gonna get that nookie. Hey, hey. But we all know he ain't getting no nookie. He ain't getting no nookie. He ain't getting no nookie. Hey, hey. Okay, we on episode 10. Still no sex. Still no sex. No sex. Okay? And what makes it so bad, we don't even see them progressing. There's no progression. There is no escalator in this relationship. There's no staircase. It's just one stagnant floor. There's no movement. Okay? 1 minute, Molly is showing her attraction to Jonathan. She's talking about his back and how it's the sexiest part of him. And But yet, there's no kissing. There's no flirting. There's no touching. There's no caressing. There's none of that. None of that. Okay? And it's just like, Y'all, Jonathan is going to burst at the scene if he don't get some type of affection. I swear. This boy is holding on by a thread. You hear me? By a thread. Oh my goodness. Now, he said this in one of the post interviews and on the show. He said he could see why they were being matched. He could see why they were matched together because, you know, they're both the same. They have a lot of things alike. Well, Jonathan, let me tell you something. Opposites attract, bruh. Opposites attract. Nobody wants to marry their mirror. Like me. I could be an introvert. I could be very quiet. I could be clingy sometimes. I could be, you know, insecure. I could be, you know, a worrywart. I don't want to be with somebody that's a worrywart just like me. I don't want to be with another introvert like me. No. I want somebody who's going to bring me out of my comfort zone, who's going to bring me out of my shell. I need a fire sign. I'm a water sign. I don't want to be with no other water sign. I want to be with a fire, earth. I don't know about air. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Me being a water sign, fire excites me. Oof. There's nothing like a Leo, y'all. Any Leos out there, holla at me, okay? I'm a career woman now. Holla at me, Leo. Saying opposites attract. And not only do they attract, they bring more to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I like somebody that likes spaghetti because I like spaghetti, all the hell we gonna eat is spaghetti. Nobody's ever gonna be like, hey, let's eat lasagna. Hey, let's eat this steak. I'm a vegetarian, but maybe we could eat a vegan steak or something. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. There's a part where Molly and the girls meet up with one of the experts. She's new. I don't remember her name. No disrespect to her, but I don't remember her name. Now, the girls meet up with this expert, right? And then she makes them write on a napkin, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you in your relationship? Now, this came as a shock to me because Molly says she's a 7. I was like, 7, bitch? 7? You ain't say 3? You ain't say 2? You ain't say 1, bitch? You said 7? You know 7 is 3 away from 10, right? You ain't that happy in your relationship, girl. Stop lying. You lying. She lying. Talking about 7. Anyway, she told the expert she feels like Jonathan is frustrated and, you know, she feels a lot of pressure because Jonathan feels frustrated. No shit, Molly. No shit. The boy is frustrated because he sees 2 of his peers, aka Jephthah and Ryan, getting smashed, and he is getting nothing. He's not even getting no intimacy with you. But yet, he got to hear the boys consummating marriages. He got to hear his boys talking about how intimate they are with their partner. But he can't even join in the conversation, Molly. He can't say nothing positive about you. He can't say nothing that y'all been intimate, that y'all consummated the marriage. Of course the boy's frustrated. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't any man out here, and women too, I think women have higher sex drives than men, honestly. I hear girls talk about sex maybe even more than I hear guys talk about sex. Just being real, I think about it all the time. And I think about it more when I'm not getting any, okay? It's just the circle of life. I feel like Molly doesn't get it. Molly doesn't get it, and she wants to blame the relationship not really moving on Jonathan, just so that she don't look like the person that's stalling the relationship. But we all know she's the one stalling the relationship. She is just holding on little by little, giving this boy fake approval just so that he can stay. I don't even know why she's doing it. Only she knows why she's doing what she's doing. It don't make no sense to me because I don't like wasting time. There's one thing in life that's so valuable. You can't put a price tag on it. You can never get it back. It's more valuable than money, gold, love, etc., etc. And that is time. And you're wasting not only your time, you're wasting Jonathan's time because you know you don't want to be in this situation. And neither does Jonathan. But nobody's going to walk away. But I feel like if Jonathan doesn't get his thing stroked in the next 2 weeks, he going to walk away. I'm going to put money on it. All right. All right. Let's talk about Jephthah and Shanice. Now, I have been saying great things about them. I don't know if I got much positive things to say this time, okay? I'm going to choose my words carefully with this couple. No, I'm not. Sorry for the dramatic-ish that is going on within me, because I want to be civil, but that's not really my style. That's not really how I roll, okay? I tell it how it is. I tell it how it is. Now, first of all, this is on a side note. Y'all, did y'all see how beautiful Shawnice looked in this episode? Oh my God. I feel like somebody heard me and somebody told her, girl, spice it up. Put some makeup on. I'm not saying do it every day, but damn, girl. You on TV. You on TV. I know people who put on makeup every day and just stay in their living room. But you got 3, 4, 5 different cameras in your face. Zhuzh it up. Zhuzh it up. I was so happy to see this. The girl hair was done. Her makeup was... Yes, Shawnice. Keep giving me, serve me face. Shawnice put a 7.9 on her napkin when she met with the expert, right? 7.9, I could see that being a reasonable number in the case of Shawnice and Jephte. We all know this. From day one, Shawnice has been the go-getter in that whole relationship. Okay? If it wasn't for Shawnice holding on like a crab holding on to somebody's skin in the ocean. Okay? If it wasn't for Shawnice holding on like a baby holding on to their pacifier when they know their mama about to throw it out. Okay? If it wasn't for poor Shawnice, this whole relationship would have been done, gone, and out of there. Okay? We all know this. We all know this. Okay? Shawnice is the backbone in this relationship. Because we all know Jephte is just one situation away from walking out. And what happened in this episode? Homeboy walked out. Okay? And it's just like, I know I sound like a negative Nancy when it comes to him, but I can't help the fact that I tend to be almost more than half right when it comes to him. And I don't know if it's the editing that makes him look like that, portrays him to be that way, but everything I feel like I'm saying about him comes to reality, or he gives me some type of evidence to this, to what I'm saying, if you get what I'm saying. I want to say this, and I said this before. I don't understand how somebody who's never been in a real relationship just happens to go on married at first sight. If that's not 0 to 100 real quick, I don't know what else is. Like, he ain't even take no baby steps into intimacy. He just jumped. It's like somebody who don't know how to swim, but just say, fuck it, and just jump into 9 feet pool and just say, hey, I'ma just learn while I jump in. I'ma learn as I go. That's not how you learn in intimacy. Now, I got that evidence from his friend when they had the double date. His friend said Jephte has never been in a real relationship before. Why the hell he on Married at First Sight? Don't you think you need to go on a dating show first? Don't you think you need to get to know what you like, what you look for in a girl? You are so intimidated by being in a relationship. You are so intimidated by the opposite sex that you ain't want no parts in it. That you just gave 3 strangers. I'm using your word, Jephte. You used 3 strangers to say, hey man, this is too much for me. I'm getting old. Not that he's old, he's 26, you know, but I'm getting older. I'm getting older, and you know, this whole marriage thing, this whole relationship thing is out of my league. Here, I'm going to give y'all the burden. You figure this out for me. You pick out somebody you think is going to gel well with my personality, and I'm going to just take it from there. I feel like that's what the hell he did. Don't y'all think he should have went on maybe a blind date or two, or, you know, maybe got into a relationship first and then decided, relationships aren't really for me. You went from not ever being in anything intimate to going to get married to a stranger. And you wonder why you're having such a hard time. You wonder why you feel like you're losing control. You wonder why you feel so much pressure. It's because you're doing the things backwards. You're doing everything backwards, and then you're trying to make sense of it all. But it don't make sense, Jepti. It don't make sense. And that's, if you have experience in love, you'll understand that love don't make sense, but you know it feel right. You don't even know what love feel like. And then you're trying to do all these personal things with somebody you don't even know like that. And you wonder why giving up your phone is such a hard thing to do. You wonder why. Like, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but people, how can you I don't understand how someone expects their business to be successful when they don't know nothing about business. I don't understand how somebody expects to graduate college, you know, pay for college if they don't got no job, they ain't got no scholarships, they ain't got nobody supporting them. How do you expect to do all these things? Yes, God is good. Ooh, God is good. But you need more than prayer, I think. Anyways, I feel some type of way, and I really hope you guys understand. Like, all jokes aside, like, this situation is, it's hard. It's hard. It's so hard. And then he's doing it. Both of them, both Shanice and Jepti, are doing it with people they don't know. My thing is, I don't like how he blames things on other people except for himself. Okay? He says, I don't want to give up my phone because I don't like people telling me what to do. Like, I feel like I don't have no control over the situation. You just not figure that out, bruh? You just not figure that out, that you don't really have control over the situation? Didn't you give 3 strangers permission to find your wife for you? Didn't you give your permission to be on a television show that is going to video record you giving up control? And then he has the nerve to tell her, we not there yet. I'm sorry. We done got married. We done went on honeymoon. We done met our families. We done consummated our marriage. We done had intimate sex over and over again. We done got over some pretty hard times. But you can't let me see your phone for 1 hour? I'm not saying he has something to hide. But if you ain't got nothing to hide, then why are you hiding? Why are you hiding if you ain't got nothing to hide? Miss Ummi boy. But I have to say, in that whole blow up, I was very proud of Shanice. And you know, I'm not even being biased or nothing, but I was very proud. She was like, oh, you leaving? You leaving? And I thought she was going to be that clingy Shanice. I thought she was going to cling for him. I thought she was going to cling for him. She went to the door and she just slammed the door. I was just like, I was eating my food, and I swear I was so happy to see that in Shanice. Finally, you see Shanice saying, I'm not kissing your ass. I did that in the beginning, but you don't want to do this experiment? You don't want to be open with me after all this time? Bye. Good night. Deuces. And then what was beautiful about the whole situation, you see him standing right in front of the door and she slammed it. I was just like, go girl, you go. I stood on the side like a proud mother. Like a proud mother. Such ups and downs with that couple. 1 minute, it's like, didn't I tell y'all this? It's like 1 minute they doing so good, and I just want the positivity to keep going. And then some fuckery will happen. And then in that episode, that fuckery happened. Like, did you really need to walk away? Did you really need to leave the house over some phone shit? That's childish. It's very childish. Anywho, moving on. I digress. I will digress. Ryan and Jacqueline. Ryan and Jacqueline. Now, I have to say this. It was very refreshing to see Ryan and Jacqueline finally going on a date that Ryan didn't plan. It was refreshing. It was damn near hydrating. Okay? It was hydrating to my soul to see Ryan and Jacqueline on some random ass date that neither of them knew what to do. It was nice. It was nice because you could tell Ryan is the type of person to be like, let's do this. Follow my lead. I know what I'm doing. Please. So it was nice to see him, you know, do something different with Jacqueline. Beautiful. Beautiful. But at the same time, in that argument that they had, my eyebrows rose. It rose because if he feels like you are saying something that don't sit well with him, he's not the type of person to let you finish what you gotta say, try to understand why you're saying it, and then respond. No. He gonna cut you off mid-sentence. And I dated somebody like that. And there's nothing. Well, there probably are more things. But this is like on the top of the list, frustrating for me. Because I'm the type of person, I will hear your argument. I took debate at least for 3 years of my high school years. Right? So I understand debating. I understand listening to your opponent, you know what I'm saying? Listening to what they got to say, writing down your rebuttal as they say it. But you know, you do it in your mind. And then when they're done talking, you rebuttal. You hand them their ass. Okay? As I like to say it, I hand them their ass. Okay? Because if you listen long enough, somebody will give you just enough information that you need to hand them their ass. Okay? And it's just like Ryan doesn't even give Jacqueline the opportunity to tell on herself. Ryan just hears, oh, you spend more time with your coworkers. And he like, he's just like, no, I called you. I told you I wasn't going to come. And you said, okay, fine. Good night. I'll be in the bed. And it's just like, Ryan, what else did you want her to say? She don't want to be that nagging wife, but she could definitely feel like you spend more time with your friends. And what newlywed spends all that time with his friends more than his actual wife? This is newlywed time, people. These couples act like they've been together for years. Okay? If this is going to be the outcome of this show, I will never be on it. Me personally, because I want to enjoy my honeymoon phase. Okay? I don't want to be married for 1 month and feel like I've been married for 6 years. Married for 1 month, y'all should still be having sex in the kitchen while the wife is making breakfast. Y'all should still be trying to have little, quickies, in the laundry room while y'all doing laundry. You know what I'm saying? This is 1 month. 1 month, y'all just getting into the swing of things. But 1 month, y'all just getting popping. Y'all just getting it popping. Okay? Why you spending so much time with your friends? I just feel both of them are like sort of questioning the relationship. Both of them are sort of questioning the relationship because, you know, Ryan thinks he's doing enough. And Jacqueline is like, bruh, you ain't doing enough. I see your clothes more than I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see your thoughts more than I see your personal body. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was mad disrespectful for him to skip the date that they had planned just so that he can go to a retirement party. Bruh. That person that's retiring, you can see them on another day. You can bring a bottle and get it popping with that person on another day. But the date that you got planned with your wife, that's solid. That's concrete. Okay? Don't break that unless it's like an emergency-based situation. I want him to be willing to change. I want him to willing to be able to make, you know, try to make it work, Ryan. If Jacqueline is somebody who you could see yourself growing old with, spend that time. Spend that quality time with her now, especially while you're young enough to do all the things that keeps the relationships exciting. You're young enough to do that stuff. Trust me, partying, hanging out with your homeboys, you know, doing all that shit, you got plenty of time for that, okay? Even when you're old as dirt, you're going to be able to spend time with your homeboys. So you got time. So spend this time with Jacqueline. Okay, y'all. And on this note, I'm going to stop it right here. This is my review on episode 10. If you guys liked this video, please hit that thumbs up, okay? Please comment. Y'all know I respond to the comments. I love y'all comments. Good or bad, give them to me. I'm a big girl, okay? And please, y'all, hit that red button. Subscribe to my channel. I want to make it to 400 subscribers. I know that's aiming pretty low, but you know, I'm that humble person on YouTube, okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Be nice. Be kind to each other. And I'm going to be putting out episode 11 review. I know I'm late. I'll put out episode 11 review tomorrow. All right, y'all. Peace.